Hello friends, this is Army TV and we're with the 31st Separate Mechanized Brigade.
Постріл!
Is this gun from 1974?
Yep, came to us from Estonia. Arrived freshly painted and cleaned up, like brand new.
What's the effective firing range on this gun?
Up to about 10 kilometers.
What's the most rounds you fired in a single day during heavy fighting?
Probably 60 or 70. We were stuck in one spot for 3 months. Then 2 FPV drones with fiber optics hit us and burned down the position. After that, they shelled us for 2 straight days. Camouflage, get to cover. Sometimes the shells just can't be corrected. They won't adjust. You try to give it less elevation, but it still flies too far. The gun's fine, perfectly zeroed, but the shells, or rather the charges, seem to vary. There was one time the shell got stuck in the barrel and we had to knock it out.
Was that scary?
Well, imagine standing in front of the barrel, whacking it with a sledgehammer. You don't know if it's going to blow or not. Yeah, it was kind of sketchy.
Mortarmen call that an abortion. What do you guys call it?
No idea. Happened only once for us. We knocked it out and sent the gun in for repairs. This is a 122mm caliber. This one's Ukrainian made, but this one is probably foreign. This is the fuse. If the cap's screwed on, it's high explosive, designed for deep impact. If you unscrew it, it becomes fragmentation. We mostly fire it without the cap. Fragmentation rounds.
And your job is?
To set the fuse, bring the shell to the gun, and load it.
How much does it weigh?
20 to 21 kilograms. We use both full and reduced powder charges. Right now, we only have full ones. They're stored in these sealed bags like this. It's sealed tight.
Airtight?
Yes, to keep moisture out. And this one's ready to fire. Inside, it looks like this. For reduced charges, there are 3 bundles inside. With the full charge, you just remove the cap, and you're good. The reduced one lets you adjust the range by using fewer bundles.
I heard you're the smallest guy in the crew.
Yep, that's true.
How old are you?
58. I'm the breachman. My job is to make sure the barrel's clean after every shot. They bring me the shell, I place it on the tray and ram it in hard enough to get a good, solid sound. If you do it weak, the shell whistles when fired, meaning it's not seated properly. Here we set the sight, and this is the angle measure. See that stick glowing far off?
Yeah, I see it. That's your aiming point?
Exactly. The farther the aiming point is from the gun, the more accurate your shot will be, but don't put it too far, or you won't see it in fog or at night. It has a pulsed light, works day and night. This gun was supposed to be an airborne assault gun, one of those you could drop by parachute. We've been near Avdiivka, close to the coke plant, near Marinka, Pokrovsk, and Zaporizhia. After all that, nothing here surprises us anymore. We were in Sumy Oblast. That was tougher because of the forests. Here it's easier, more open fields and tree lines. Not so dense, but there's elevation changes. When they get too close, you gotta drop the barrel low, then fire. They attacked this morning because the weather was perfect for them. So we worked everywhere. They attack for 2 days, then quiet for 2 days. I went to the draft office myself. They asked me, where's your draft notice? I said, I don't have one. They said, good, come on in. We need guys like you. I chose artillery myself when the brigade was forming. I'd never served before. I was classified as limited fit. They offered me positions and I asked, any artillery slots? They looked at me like, yeah, there are. What's the point of fearing what you don't know? Listening to others tell you what it's like? Nah, not for me. You gotta feel it yourself. Russia doesn't want negotiations, they don't want to lose. One more offensive and we won't survive it. We're already short on people, it's hard. They have more resources, more troops. But we're fighting to save our nation because Russia is trying to erase us as Ukrainians, as a people. So the grandkids can grow up in peace, in calm, so they don't flinch at every sound. Now they're scared of everything. When I call home, the grandkids ask, Grandpa, show us how it shoots. So I gotta film something for them to see.
Do your little ones call you often?
Yeah, every day. My little partisans. This is a tablet with a special program where we receive target data. Then we get adjustments. I process the targets through the program and pass the data to the gunner. Target coordinates, angle, level. Then he takes over, aims at the target, and we fire. Hold on, sorry, task just came in.
What are we firing at now?
Either at an IFV or at enemy infantry, about 12 kilometers out. Get to cover. We hit the target. Judging by the corrections we got back, we successfully hit the target. 2 shells landed on it. First was for ranging. If it's infantry, they won't run away that fast. But an IFV, yeah, that might get away. There were times when you line up your shot and the IFV just takes off. Nothing you can do. The shell's already flying. Because it takes about 35 seconds to 1 minute for the shell to reach the target.
The D30 howitzer is the most widely used post-World War II artillery system. The USSR put it into service back in the 60s, but in today's war, when it's in skilled hands and properly maintained, it still performs brilliantly on the battlefield. Once they get target coordinates, the crew needs 5 to 7 minutes to fire. Working together with aerial reconnaissance, this gun crew managed to knock out the enemy's eyes.
Our FPV drone pilot spotted an enemy drone operator. Tracked him. He was just landing his drone. They followed him to see where he'd go next. We hit the bunker where the drone operators were hiding.
The crew operates from a concealed position, then carefully camouflages the howitzer's barrel to avoid drawing enemy attention.
In short, the old D30 may not be the fanciest gun on the block. But in this war, it's not about shiny toys. It's about what gets the job done. And when you have a crew like this, who can turn a Soviet-era howitzer into a sniper rifle for bunkers and IFVs, well, the enemy's got a reason to sweat. As they say here on the front line, the gun's old, but the hands are young and sharp. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. We have many more. And if you think of a topic you'd like to see, leave it in the comments. We will choose the best suggestions based on your likes. And big thanks to our new sponsors, Albert Grimes and Dry Frog. We're happy to have you with us. Want to see your name here too? Join our sponsorship program and get some cool perks. Get more details in the description.